And I guess we are live with all of our audience, especially Ghostly BG. Hello, everybody. Pero is not here, so we'll remove the no spam thingy, which we usually keep because of him. So it's my first time trying to stream simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube. Let's see how that goes. So far, it seems like it's working. Actually, let me check. It says view on YouTube. Let's view on YouTube. Oh, seems I'm live. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Uh, maybe I should spread some links around in case people want to join. I see two people, but only Ghostly is talking, so the second one is a mystery, but I can see it's on Twitch. Let's view on Twitch. Let's get this link and post it in Discord. In the new improved Splinterlands content creators channel. So Twitch. Tadam tadam. And then let's do the same with YouTube. And let's see how that goes. Put a message. Okay. That's as much as the advertising goes. Ghost is saying that's right, shameless self-promotion. Yeah, I did my shameless plugs in the uh, X Splinterlands TV Discord channel. I won't shamelessly plug myself further in the other channels that I have connected to Splinterlands, but I mean, yeah, it's a test stream just to see how well it works streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. I don't know how long it'll, I mean, how long the stream will be, because we'll see how much of engagement we get. But I'm here for now. So Ghost is asking, so how many vouchers per rebellion pack in pre-sale? 3, 4, 5? I would say my personal guesstimate is 10. 10 for pre-sale packs, and afterwards 10 for every promotional pack. Well, I mean, it's just my guesstimate. I mean, but I mean, with the price of the vouchers, that will give like a dollar, a 10-cent per voucher price if the vouchers give you $1 discount. So I don't know. 69. What is 69? Kraken saying 69. We don't know. I like 69, but I don't know where did you see it. Where did I put it? Oh, 69 vouchers. Oh, yeah. Could be. That would be cool. I like 69 as a number, so that reminds me of an old Bulgarian joke. I don't know if it's Bulgarian joke, but yeah, what were I thinking, Kraken? So yeah, the joke goes like, what are the 70 things that the perfect wife should be able to do? To cook moussaka, which is a Bulgarian, uh, famous Bulgarian dish, plus 69. So those are the 70 things a perfect wife should do. Ghostly saying, I've got 99 problems, but a voucher ain't one. See, if the voucher was one, then you would have a good round 100 problems number there. So maybe you're missing. You guys know any any dad jokes? We can start with dad jokes. They're so uh, corny and not funny, but funny because of that. Like the latest I heard is a guy went to buy 12 bees and he paid to the person for 12 bees and the person gave him 13. He was like, hey, wait, I paid for 12 bees only and you gave me 13. And the guy told him, well, the last one was a freebie. It's stupid, but it's funny at the same time. So, yeah. Since I have it, guys, like, I mean, I haven't logged in live since the town square. How is like I might as well measure the temperature in the room. How is everybody feeling about the recent town square with, or as I call it, mud square? So there is a mud hole and mud square. Because before, for me, whenever we had a town hall that mud was present, for me it wasn't a town hall, it was a mud hall. So I guess now it will be mud hall and mud square, which hopefully will be every time we have one. Although I'm sure he will miss every now and then, but one of the best things about the restructuring is like we'll get to talk with Matt. I mean, to hear from Matt very so often, which is amazing, I would think. For me personally, I always love when Matt is on, even if there is no alpha. It's just kind of like he will slip something every now and then with his genius mind, and it feels great. And Ghostly saying it was great, so he liked it. I'm glad he liked it as well. And the Ethical, by the way, the Ethical, welcome to the room. I mean, to the stream or whatever. Welcome to the multi stream. The Ethical is also joining us on Twitch, and he's saying, I haven't seen it. I always tell myself to watch it later, but the one time I remember it when someone is streaming. See, what I can tell you, the Ethical, if there is one town square that you ever have to watch, it's this one. I mean, I think, of course, you do you, but if there is a town square worth watching, I believe it was the last one. Um, and yeah, I'm super hyped. I was hyped after the town hall as well, even more so after the town square. I don't know if you guys caught up our latest Into the Splinterverse show with Stevie. We had the Level Up Live as a guest, and we had an amazing conversation around it. I enjoyed it a lot. So, if ever you need to kill 2-3 hours of your time, you can do it with that show on Monday. It was entertaining, I would think. We heard a lot of unconventional in a way that not many people share them thoughts from Level Up Live. Like he's a great person and very knowledgeable one, and seeing everything from the view of a investor rather than gamer was definitely for me very enlightening and very entertaining. So it was worth. I think it was worth a watch. It's on Steve's channel. And I'm thinking maybe I'll try to figure out a way when we're streaming the show on his channel. I would be restreaming it on my Twitch and on YouTube as well. I don't know if that will work. I'll give it a try maybe next week. So at least I also relate to like my audience. Although I'm thinking everybody that follows me probably follows Stevie as well. But I mean, just a thought. I'll see how it goes, but that's the plan. And before I get to the chat, since I'm talking about into the Splinterverse, it's set up. It's, of course, things can happen and things might change, but for now, on October 16th, which is a week, almost 2 weeks from now, on the Into the Splinterverse, we'll have the utmost pleasure of talking with Matt Rosen himself, which I'm very much looking forward to, and I'm very excited that he was so receptive of my invitation to join us. And yeah, hopefully it will be great. I'm excited. Can't wait for October 16th. But that's just an early offer. Well, for somebody, it's not. For some people, it's not already offer because I think I mentioned it also last time I streamed on Monday. But anyways, it will be exciting if we have more community members listening, maybe participating actively as much as we can follow with chat, which is not always easy when we have a guest. But since we're two people, I mean, and Stevie likes to talk a lot, maybe while he's talking, I can try to tend to chat as well. But yeah, excited for that to come on. Let's see, Ghost is saying yes. Yep, it's definitely worth watching, or at least watch the shows discussing it. Yep. And then Ghostly saying the show with Level Up Life was your best so far. Oh, thank you, Ghostly. Yeah, I did enjoy the conversation a lot. I think it turned out to be a great show. I mean, yeah, I think it was cool. I was expecting a good show, but I think it kind of surpassed my expectations. So yeah, hopefully more people will watch it and will take away something from it. The guy is, yeah, he has a great mind to pick on. Ghostly saying, funnily enough, even though I'm gamer first, I did agree with most of what he said. Yeah, well, I mean, to be honest, how no matter how much of gamers we are in a Web3 game. That would say, like, for us, the gamer perspective only is not really enough anymore. In a way that there are, for sure, there are many better Web2 games if it comes from a gamer perspective. I think what is the extra kick that keeps most of us here is the ability to actually earn and monetize our time in a way. As insignificant as the earnings are at the moment, the future potential is there and it's big, I think. So we are, all of us are like one way or another also a bit of investors. Plus, I'm thinking most of the people that joined the game were crypto native first, and whoever was in crypto from the beginning was always like um, more or less interested in the monetary value of things as well. No matter how many people were saying I'm here just for the technology, we know that's just BS. I mean, everybody's in this for the money. So yeah, it makes sense that you would agree with most of what he said, Ghostly, because on top of all, he's a very smart dude. Kraken is saying I didn't watch it live, but watched most of it yesterday. Level Up brings a very interesting angle. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, Kraken. I know that although the timing should be okay with you, I mean, we're streaming in America continent friendly time in general, but yeah, I'm glad that you spent the time and found it interesting. That's what we're trying to accomplish, to achieve. And then Kraken is saying, especially because he's also comparing it to other similar and some not so similar projects. Yeah, overall, the whole conversation was great, in my opinion. I mean, as I said, I did enjoy it immensely. Hey, Virus, welcome to the stream. And what I see is everybody so far that is watching, watching from Twitch. I guess there's either some fierce competition on YouTube side, or just because like, nobody knows my channel there anyways. But yeah, we'll change that eventually. Um, it's an first time experiment to stream simultaneously on two platforms. So I guess I have nothing to lose, even if nobody shows up in the YouTube side of the stream. You can still have a great conversation. Ghostly saying, yep, you can definitely tell he has done his homework. Yeah, I mean, an investor should. I mean, yeah, for him, it's way more important than us. Like, we are gamers, like, even if we're earning pennies, yeah, we also like enjoying somewhat the game and opening chests and whatnot. But for somebody that invests in search for right play and profits, yeah, they definitely should do their homework, and he's somebody that has done it, it would seem. Kraken is saying, and then placing it all in the context of the macro factors and how investors affect them. Yeah, yeah, that's why I was saying like it was interesting to hear a investor only perspective, because as I said, no matter how much end investors we are not purely investors, and he is one. So definitely great conversation with him. I hope we get him in our show again sometime soon. Hopefully, we'll see. Kraken is saying sub virus. Ghostly saying virus. Can you stop beating me in diamond so I can get more daily chests? Yeah. See, virus. That's a friendly request from Ghostly BG. Please do. Although, I mean, we know there's nothing you can do. You don't really know who you're facing until you place your cards, and I mean, you you are best. I mean, you're one of the better, let's say, players. So I guess it's tough to get a win against you. So Ghostly, yeah, I'm sure it's not personal. He's just that good. Kraken is saying I most of the time disconnect after 8 p.m. Oh, yeah, I get it. You have like a curfew. It makes sense. I mean, usually when I was a kid back in my country, 10 to 8 was when the kids show for sending kids to bed was starting. So I guess 8 p.m. is kind of a time that people, I mean, that somebody can think about going to bed already. So I got it. But yeah, the great thing about YouTube is you can always watch stuff later. So there's that. Virus saying, Ghostly, good game earlier. Hopefully, I will get back to champ soon and stop getting smacked down. Oh, yeah, see? If Virus gets to champ, then Ghostly doesn't need to be worried about uh, being beaten in diamond from Virus. Although, I don't know which format you guys are playing, but I heard in modern, probably even in wild, like due to the liquidity, maybe you're facing sometimes people way above you, and it might happen. It might so happen that Ghostly faces Virus again, even though Virus is in jump. Who knows? Ghostly saying Virus, haha, good game. Virus, I just finished the episode a little bit ago. It was a good one for sure. Oh, thanks for watching it, Virus. I am glad that you enjoyed it. Again, as I said, I'm hoping we can get him sometime soon again on the show. He has a lot of knowledge that he can share, and he seems willing to share it. I mean, he likes to talk, so hopefully we can get him again sometime soon. Ghostly saying, we know how the matchmaking works. I often get matched with Trolls or Yasek, usually one carry. Well, yeah, I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is. Like, you can get all the good without a little bit of the bad. At least you're not facing my Archmage anymore, or bots, other bots, or people utilizing battle helpers to pretend that they're so good of a player. So there is that. I mean, there are some benefits, and yeah, something you gotta give. At the end of the day, nothing is perfect. But yeah, I'm happy to see one of the most hardcore Splinterlands people in the community. And I'm just wondering, guys. I mean, I heard like Ghost said he enjoyed the town square, but like in general, like which probably like what is the part that most excited you about the town square? Like, is there something that stood out for you? Any takeaways? Also curious if somebody wants to share. Because I think it's worth about talking that town square. It was first of all it was unexpected, which made it so much better because as I said, like waiting for something, it's very painful, especially the last day, let's say, from the wait. But if you get like, hey guys, I mean, in 5 hours we have a Christmas present for you. We'll be doing a town square and Matt will be leading it. Uh, that was a pleasant surprise, and I don't mind more surprises like that. So definitely a good one. And also, it's good when I think about it's good that they have, at least for now, trying to somewhat keep the whole 1 week town hall, 1 week town square thingy. Maybe, especially since October supposedly will be a busy month with expecting both land at some point and beginning of pre-sale for Rebellion. So at least October, maybe they should keep like engaging every week. But it was one of the concerns from the community that we won't get to hear from the team so often now, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I guess we've been heard at least. Uh, you know that Matt is not big on going uh, on those streams like town halls or especially town squares, but he is aware that that's part of his not really responsibilities, but part of his job in a way, like job now to engage with the community and definitely out of his comfort zone. But he's there, he's doing it, and it seems like he's willing to do now a lot of things he's not really that comfortable with just for the sake of the community, which is great. I mean, I definitely see that as him sacrificing for the greater good, and it's a great sign for me. Like, if even if I dismiss everything else positive, that just, I think, great for us that we are heard and they chose, and then we have somebody dedicated to the extent that he's willing to do stuff that he's not that much comfortable with. But on Ghostly's comment about Truce and Yasik, he's saying, I've beaten Yasik a few times and I feel bad for him every time I see him fighting for the top spot and he loses 36 points to me. Oh, wow, yeah. That reminds me of the good, again, good old days. Right before I took a long break from Splinterlands when I was playing for the silver leaderboards, and yeah, I win 10, 12 games in a row, and then I get matched with somebody way lower than me. Maybe some RNG kicks in, or they just outplay me, and all of a sudden I'm back to square. At which point everything felt like a big grind. So I was like, at the point I was checking out, and my checking out was like, I didn't sell anything. I just said, okay, I won't be playing Splinterlands for a while, and it did great. I mean, I did terrible because I missed the whole hype around finishing the Untamed packs and stuff like that. I did myself a disservice there, but it would have been way worse if I just decided like, oh well, this won't be my game. Like, nothing is happening, so I'll just sell and move out and move on. Yeah, happy for me. I'm glad that that was not the case. So even though I did miss out a lot, I still at least managed to keep my somewhat early mover advantage in a way by not selling my assets. And that's something I advise everybody who is feeling frustrated or to the point where they want to sell and move on, or they just check out. Like, guys, I mean, in most cases, the assets that you have being at the prices that you have to sell them, if you do, I don't think they're life changing. I don't think it's something that will tremendously help you in most cases. So there is nothing wrong checking out and taking some time off. But my advice, my friendly advice would be like, just keep your assets, even though you're not playing or whatever. Just keep your assets. You never know what will happen in 6 years. I mean 6 months, in a year from now. So I mean, unless it's really like life-changing amounts that you really need this money, I would say just set and forget. Maybe get an archmage to get some chests while not playing or whatnot, but don't make the, in my opinion, mistake of just selling and then kicking yourself if things go the way that they're hopefully supposed to go and will probably go. Because yeah, they might not, but if they do, that will be. I've seen it happen, like people leaving and then trying to come back, and obviously on a way higher prices. So it's not a pleasant experience. And then knowing that you were here and you had the opportunity, but you just gave up too early. Yeah, it's not. There's nothing wrong in giving up. Just don't. In my opinion, don't go and sell everything. Just forget about the game for a while and then come back and see where it's at. Kraken is laughing. Ghost say I can say something about the Rebellion pre-sale. Too soon? I need more time. I feel you, but it's not too soon. I need. Well, I mean, I don't have the money that I would want to put in Rebellion, but if for real it comes before land, I mean, screw land. I mean, the DC I have saved up for my plots would probably go into packs, and then I'll figure out when and how I'll jumpstart my land. At this point, yeah, it's 1.5, so I don't really care that much. I'll still try to at least kickstart all my magical plots for the research. Couldn't care less about the grain and in the SPS. Uh, I have I think I have enough grain to sustain me for a while on my magical plots, and then hopefully I'll find a way to get some dry powder too to get more plots running. And yeah, definitely the way it seems, Rebellion pre-sale coming so soon, I would guess that my land strategy will take a backseat for now. I don't know how smart this is, but I feel like this is something I should do, and I probably will. Knowing myself, there is a good chance that I will. So yeah, definitely the timing is not that good financially for probably neither of us, but we know that the company needs those funds anyways, and also excited to see modern changing to a point where maybe now I'll just retire my Archmage and start playing in modern once Untamed is out, because I'll feel like I have a real chance to compete. So we'll see. We have also the new airdrop card for Rift Watchers, which is exciting as well. And I have 400 packs that I was planning to open once the last airdrop card is out, but I probably will open 200 after emulate is out and leave the last 200 for the last summon, for the last airdrop card. I don't know. It just uh, first first of all, I think those 200 packs that I open after emulate will help me get almost probably to a max Thrift Watcher set, hopefully, or very close to, and hopefully will help me get some more emulates, because I have guaranteed I think 6 BCX for a gold level. For sure I want to get him at max level at some point. So maybe opening those 200 packs will give me a little bit higher percentage of getting him, because there'll be one less legendary card in the equation. And I don't know, maybe the last airdrop card is even more awesome, but I am willing to take that risk and just spread it out. 200 after emulate, 200 after the last airdrop card is out. But we'll see. Excited. Let's see. Virus saying he was very straightforward with all his answers. I appreciate. Yeah, I agree with that, Virus. I that's one thing I like about Matt is he's if anything, he first of all he's not dodging questions, and also he's not over promising. If anything, I think he's under promising in a way that he said we expect land around, the way he sees it, we expect land around the end of October. And if it was something that Aggie or Weirdbeard had said, and I like, oh, with all respect to them, I don't mean anything negative with that, but if they had said it, I would be thinking maybe mid-November we actually get land. But if Matt is saying end of October, knowing how conservative he is, I feel more like land is coming in a week and a half, like in mid October, because I'm sure if he feels like it's coming mid October, he would say end of October, just to be safe, just to be on the safe side, because he's conservative. He wants, like, he's always looking at the worst case scenario and preparing for it. So of course that's my interpretation and my speculation, but that's how I see it. I feel like land is mid-October for me, 95% sure. And I don't know if that will change how I perceive the pre-sale, but probably not. Probably, like, when I heard pre-sale is so soon, I would most probably like to spend my DEC there than in land, at least for the time being. Ang12C, hello, welcome to the stream. I mean, I know I'm a little bit late with the chat, but nevertheless, I'm trying to, as usual, I'm trying to focus on everybody's comments. So, yeah, one of the disadvantages of that is I might get late in chat, and then you might feel like you ignored. Rest assured, you're not. I'm trying to focus on every meaningful comment. So, hello, Ang, and welcome to the Splintermagic Show. Virus is saying, I thought it was good overall, but we still have to realize things will be slower now, and things were already pretty slow. I'm thinking he will give reasonable expectations at least. Yep. And I mean, for some people that might be true, that they need to realize that. For me, it was never about how much is SPS today, how much was like 3 days ago, how much will be 1 week from now. None of those will be life-changing for me. So again, trying to look always at the big picture, focusing on keep my eyes on the price down the road, however long it takes. As long as I know that he drives the company to a point where it's sustainable and it's not going away no matter what, then I know that sooner or later he will execute on his vision, and that's all I care about. When it will be, yeah, I mean, the sooner the better, because if things go as I hope they will, the sooner the the sooner his view comes to fruition, the better for me, since I'll be retiring and enjoying the rest of my life. But yeah, no pressure, however long it takes, looking at the big picture. So for me, yeah, it doesn't bother me a bit that things will be slower now. I know for some people, I know some people will be bothered, and maybe they should realize that this is the expectation they should have. But for me, oh cool, oh peachy. And then Varus also says, and sales being determined by the market interest and not big discounts or promo hype is good for the longevity of the car. Yeah, that was actually the best thing, Varus, in my opinion. That was the thing I liked the most. It was a genuine concern from everybody that have participated in pre-sales and early sales before, that later on we saw some pretty lucrative deals which made people investing later um, smart, in a way that they got in way cheaper, they got assets way cheaper. And it was a concern, and it was addressed, and moreover, the address of flooding the market with packs by flipping for the airdrop points. That change that they decided to make was great as well. Like, okay, you want to get your airdrop points, you get them based on the amount of cards and packs from Rebellion you own at the time of the snapshot. Doesn't matter where you buy them, doesn't matter how much you bought from the team, doesn't matter anything, as long as you keep what you buy and not sell it, it counts for the airdrop. So I think one of the problems of Chaos was people, for a long time it was profitable uh, to flip packs at a small loss just to accumulate airdrop points, and that flooded the market with packs. I mean, besides the set being overprinted and unexpected, like they were expecting something different was the case. Regardless of all those stuff, all those things, that did not help at all. And now that is also something that is taken care of. You want the airdrop points, you have to hodl whatever you purchase, and it will give a chance of people that usually buy just cards, just the cards they need, will give them a chance to have some airdrop points and chance of getting some of those airdrop cards, which, no matter how I look at it, it's great, and I'm happy that that went this way, and I think it's the right way to look at things. Ghost saying, Virus, we have not seen the pre-sale promo yet. And then he adds, I have the feeling it will be really, really good. Uh, yeah, probably it will be, because they need to get this thing flying, and a lot of big part of the community is either spent or losing or have lost faith completely. So definitely there should be some incentive to participate in the pre-sale. I don't mind, because as I said, I'll try to get as hard as possible in the pre-sale, and in general. My goal will be to max out whenever I can Rebellion at some point. Then I will be confident that I have an adequate deck to compete in Modern, with everything in like majority maxed out. Because, for example, my Dr. Blight is not maxed out, but I don't think he'll ever be. I don't have the Zero neither, and Waka Flocka, but I think I can get by without those anyways. But as much as close as I can get to having a max deck, I think the better chances will be giving me to be competitive in higher leagues, and I want to play in modern higher leagues. So yeah, there's that. And I do hope Ghostly, that it's a really, really good promo card. And Virus is saying, yeah, same here, but we probably won't see one like we had with Artemis. Um, well, I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like Blight was better than Artemis. I mean, I have them, like, I finally not long ago got max level Artemis because it is a meta card, but as much as Dr. Blight was nerfed, I still think it was a great promo card. And even if they're like on par, or even if Artemis is better, the team has proven they can make promo cards that are desirable, and I'm sure that they will make sure that's the case as well. Plus, the whole new mechanic that we've been teased about, like nobody knows for sure what it is. Everybody has their speculations, but if that starts with the promo card, then hell yeah, people will jump hard. I guess. I think. I mean, I hope. Plus, there will always be the incentive of creating the summoners. I would guess they still would keep that. So there'll be probably pools. People will be pooling assets in order to get to that top 6 spot to design. It was top 6, top 7? I don't remember, but yeah, I'm thinking pre-sale will be like, despite of the feeling of that the community doesn't have enough to be participating hard, I still think that pre-sale will be selling pretty fast. General sale, I don't know, it might be slow one, but if it's 1 million pre-sale and it sells out before the general sale, then that will be up almost $2 million together with the 250, which the DAO will give to Splinterlands, almost $2 million. That's around 8 months of a runway. Added to the 5-6 they have now, that's more than a year. And everything can happen in a year, so that'll be a good thing if pre-sale sells out. I don't know if that will be the case. I have the feeling it will be. Well, we'll have to see. And Virus saying probably just a good pre-sale promo card. I think it will be more than good, Virus, but that's just me. We will see. Ghostly saying I spent my land DC on Rift Watcher packs like 5 times already, getting close to 600 packs in the last month. LOL. So I guess I'll scramble to get about 200 Rebellion packs, and that will be, yeah, well, I mean, I put some fresh money for the Rift Watchers to get them to a point where I have 6 guaranteed BCX for all of the airdrops, so I don't need to worry about buying anymore. But yeah, those were not really my money, those were banks' money. But I mean, yeah, good for me, bad for the banks. They may get their money back, they may not. We'll see, depends how things go. But yeah, I'm at the point, like, if I think hard, maybe I can find a way to put some more fiat into the game. I don't really want to, because I'll be putting myself in a little bit of a financial slump there, but it's okay. I mean, at the end of the day, they can freeze all my assets. Like, I can go bankrupt or whatever. They can freeze anything that I own, but they cannot touch my Splinterland. So, I mean, who cares? It's a good hedge against people trying to get everything I own. People being the banks and the people in power, whatever. Ghostly saying I'm also sitting on 583 Rift Watcher packs. Yeah, it's very tempting for me having them, and well, hopefully in about a week we're getting the new airdrop card, so at least I'll get to scratch my itch a little bit, and I'm sure I'll make sure to make it live on stream, maybe to hopefully get some streamer lag. But yeah, I want to open packs Rift Watcher Rebellion, I don't care. So many exciting things for me to wait for. Like I so bad want to read LAN 2.0 white paper. Um, I want to open my Rift Watcher packs. I want to see and maybe even play around on MUF's server with the new Rebellion cards. It feels like October sounds exciting for me. Can't wait. And it's only October 4th. Plus, NBA season is starting very soon, like at least the preseason is starting. Lakers are having their first game on Saturday, which I'm very happy about. So yeah, good stuff coming up towards the end of the year. I think we are set for exciting holidays this year. Who knows? We'll see, but that's how I feel. Were saying I was so close to buying more Rift Watcher packs before the last airdrop, but then they said rebellion by the end of the year. Yeah, those sneaky bastards, right? I mean, how dare them tease us like that? And then Vara saying, Ghostly BG, are you planning to open them after all airdrops or hold to sell in the future? Yeah, that's interesting to hear. I even like I was also thinking on that virus. I know you're asking Ghostly, but I would say for myself as well. Like I was thinking if with those 200 packs that I open after emulation, if I get to actually max out my deck, then maybe keep the other 200 to sell later. But I'm not sure. Like it's something I'm considering. That depends like how lucky I'll get on the last airdrop card as well. I mean, how good it will be, how expensive it will be. Maybe it will be best for me just to buy the missing BCX and keep the 200 packs. But 200 I'll open for sure, and that will be like in a week from now, I'll think. Oh, Mr. Ivanov, Agent 007, my favorite Mexican with Bulgarian family name. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. Ghostly saying virus, open them, of course. I'm here to play the game. Yeah, Ghostly is a player's player. He plays. He's not investor per se. Virus is saying we're still waiting on the second land maps build, so I would think late October is the earliest. We'll see. Anyway, it's best to expect the worst and then get surprised. But whenever it is, the land, yeah, for me it feels like it's no longer a priority. So whenever it comes, it will be okay. We're saying Ghostly BG nice. Ghostly saying Blight is definitely the best promo card. I would think so, and it was just the previous set's promo card, so yeah, I mean probably there can be some argument about if it is. It used to be for sure, then there was some nerfs that's kind of hurt it a little bit, but I think it's still very good card. And Virus agreeing, yes it is. I mean a promo card that you get for buying packs later in the pack sales. Oh, we were talking about the promo card for pre-sale Virus, because that's what initially Ghostly was talking about, because we were just talking about the pre-sale. So yeah, as a pre-sale promo card, I think it would be awesome to stimulate those people on the like on the verge of whether they should be buying packs or not. Those hesitant people, they need a little nudge to jump in. So maybe a good promo card will do it. And if I've seen anything, they can make really enticing and promising promo cards that bring hype and excitement. Ghost is saying Blight is more versatile. You can basically play it in any battle, which allows magic. Yeah. Well, I think the bear is versatile too with the having and the shields to protect that it brings along. So, but yeah, definitely I regard Blight higher than Alchemist. Although if I go through the battles, I probably nowadays see more often Alchemist than Blight, and usually the bots are supposed to be playing like um, the ultimate uh, team for that level or for that mana cap or for that rule set. So yeah, I still love my Blight, and I'm excited to see what the next, like what the pre-sale promo card will be. Because the best thing about those promo cards is they are limited to just the pre-sale. Like you cannot get them in packs. So you either get them or then try to snatch them from the marketplace. Kraken saying, finally defeated Byzantinus. I need to save this battle. I think Kraken, not long ago, you also mentioned about finally beating somebody else. I think little by little you are checking off your bucket list of people that you have to beat. And I'm glad that you added another skull to your collection. Well done, Kraken Jr. And Ghost is also saying GG's and adding, well, I've got a mortgage and a small kid. I have to be reasonable. Well, I mean, I don't have a mortgage or a small kid, but I also have to be reasonable if I don't want to live on the street, per se. But I mean, yeah, how reasonable can one be when so much tempting stuff is around? I don't know. Yeah, I also need to be reasonable, but to a certain extent, to a reasonable extent, you know. I cannot be more reasonable than it's reasonably reasonable to do so. Ank 12C says I want to buy 1000 Rebellion packs. Okay, yeah, Ank, that's cool. I just like I think I need a little more clarification. You want as in you plan to, or you want as in like you send the letter to Santa that you want 1000 Rebellion packs and hoping that he will send you enough DC to buy them. I don't know, like, is it a want as in as in a wish, or is it a want as in you plan to? Because I want even more than 1000, but I have to be realistic that yeah, I mean 1 million would be what, like around 250 with the promo to 75. I don't think I realistically can expect anything more than 400-500 packs. But then again, I don't know how crazy I'll get, so yeah, we'll see. But one thing, yeah, I definitely want even more than 1000 Rebellion packs. As I said, yeah, and probably I'll get there over the run of the set. It won't be in the beginning, but I'll get eventually there. Or at least I'm hoping I will. Because one of my goals will be to max out the Rebellion set as well, so I'm sure that won't just happen with buying, knowing myself, it won't just happen by buying 1B6 cards from the market. I like opening packs. Hey, Daru is on fire. Daru is in the house and he's saying, already doing math for Rebellion, I see. Yeah, everybody is sharing their personal matters into math, as into what they plan to or hope for. At this point, yeah, everybody is just seeing how hard they can jump in. But I don't see anything wrong. I mean, Matt himself said that Rebellion pre-sale is not tied precisely with land coming out, so it might even come before land. So I'm expecting it soon. It makes sense to make some math. As I said, that's 1,300,000 DEC that I had set aside for land. I believe most of it will find its way into rebellion packs, and then land. Well, we'll see. Land will take a back burner, and whenever the time is right, I guess. Daru is saying I'm not planning to get any packs at the moment. We'll see. Yeah, uh, I understand everybody has different preference and different ways of looking at it. It's just like, yeah, I'm weak, man. I admit they get me. Like, take my money and take my money and shut up. Like, yeah, I get excited by stuff, by carrots like that. They can put their carrot on a stick in front of me and they'll completely have me following in. So I know myself. I don't need to deny it. I don't need to pretend that it won't be the case. So yeah, I'm weak. I'm buying I'm buying packs and I'll let my landlord suffer, but it is what it is. Ghost is saying the rule, the math is easy. The funds are the hard part. Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right, Ghostly. And one thing and being able to different stuff, but it all starts with one thing anyways. I mean, like if you aim high, even though probably you fail, you at least have the knowledge that you jumped as high as possible trying to get to that high point. So I don't know. Ankin's saying I'm going to buy at least 500 bucks in pre-sale. Good. I'm hoping for the same, Ank. I mean, I don't know. I'm considering options to maybe get more by putting myself in a not so good financial situation, but we'll see. I mean, I'll try to be as responsible as possible. But I still want to go as hard as I can on pre-sale. I completely agree with Ghostly on the expectation of the promo card for pre-sale being awesome. We don't have any details, but I just have a feeling that they would need to come with something really powerful to get the pre-sale going good. So we'll see. But definitely also want to get at least 500. I don't know if I can get more, but I'll try. That I know for sure. Var saying I probably also be 500 in the pre-sale. See? Yeah. I guess that's well, and that 500 is actually 550. When if we're honest about it with the bonus, I think on 500 it was still 10%. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe 575. I think might have been 575. You don't need to correct me if I'm wrong. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. I'll just check. I'll cheat. Yeah, 575, 500 was where it was going to 15%. Well, yeah, then 500 should be my goal and hope as well, I guess. Makes sense. Daru is saying I'll likely just try to buy individual cards. Yeah, but I think that that's a very good plan, Daru. But just have in mind that this time around things will be different. Intentionally so, because Matt said that the idea is for people who want airdrop points, they have to keep whatever they buy. So I don't know how many people will be there trying to sell and how cheap can the cards go for quite a while. But I'm sure you're not in a hurry, so probably at some point you'll be able to have some deals, especially by the time you'll be aware of what you really need for sure. So might be a good thing. But yeah, I just I join Hank and Virus in my pledge to get at least 500 packs, whatever it takes, which is technically 575. But we'll see. I don't remember if there is still information. Airdrops, yes. So, but it doesn't say how much it was, does it? I don't remember how much eligible. Get 6 for 220. Could have been 50 bucks for BCX. I don't know. I don't remember. I know for Schnorr was 50. I thought for pre-sale for Chaos was more than 50, but then did I get 6 standard for 220? Oh well, maybe I was super lucky. But yeah, we'll see. If anybody remembers, I would be happy to hear, guys, from you. How many bucks were per guaranteed BCX? Because that's also a good thing to know. They're saying maybe I'll see if Chaos Legion or Rift Watcher picks up a bit and sell some for Rebellion. Yeah, I think that's not very likely as well. See people now selling Untamed to get funds for Rebellion, and that probably will bring other sets down as well. I don't know, but I hope for your sake that's the case, and then you get some Rebellion. You're saying Darren's saying doubt it, but we will see. Yeah, I mean definitely at this point, no matter how close we are, everything is speculation yet. But I love speculating, so I mean, I guess you guys like speculating too, so we have fun speculating. What can go wrong? Virus is saying, hopefully they don't do Soulbound unlocks before then. Before when? I think we have probably a good 6 months more with the Soulbound cards. That's my feeling. I don't know for sure, but that's my feeling. I don't think we'll be stopping, like Matic will be replacing Soulbound reward cards at least until mid next year. I might be wrong, but that's how I feel. Kraken saying, I'd expect that unlock to happen when the next round of Soulbound reward cards comes. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be, I agree with you, Kraken, and I don't think it has to be at the start of Rebellion. I think we were still having I don't know, were we still having some reward cards? I think we were having some reward cards prior to Chaos that, I don't know. Well, it was different then because they were on a certain print rate, and now it's more of a timeline, so I don't know, but I don't think there will be like putting together so many cards at the same time, because it all takes time to design and figure out how to keep the balance. And my hope is we see Battles 2.0 before the next set of Soulbound cards. But in general, yeah, my feeling is we don't get new Soulbound set, reward card set, until at least Q2 of next year. I might be wrong, but that's how I feel. The resing, yeah, doesn't need to be at the beginning. Yeah, no rush, definitely. Saying Soulbound unlocks for land was supposed to be land 1.6. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that's what you meant. Like for land, yeah. I'm just talking about general unlock that makes them tradable. The rule saying weren't so bound to last for 2 years. Well, he said 1-2 years when he was launching them, Matt, and I think it's been already almost a year. So I mean, he didn't say exact time frame. He said he just want them to be there for a while, and that while have been a while for now. So I mean, technically they can replace them with the new set. I just don't think that will be the case. I think he won't be in a hurry to do that. Because as I said, that needs work on a whole new set of soulbound cards, and I don't think they're in a hurry to do that. Varus saying just for land was supposed to be earlier than yeah. That can for me that doesn't matter when it happens. I thought you were talking about them being tradable, so we've been talking about different things. I don't know about the unlock for land. And last I heard was land 1.6, or as FARP treats it, land 0.16, to be coming shortly after 0.15, which is the main one that we're waiting at the moment. So probably soulbound cards unlocked for land is coming very soon. We'll see. We don't know yet, but yeah. Kraken is saying many things need to be rethinked in my opinion. Exactly. That would be a pre-unlock, which might coincide in price with the final one. Well, I mean, even if it does coincide with price, it still won't be making them transferable in any way. And I don't know how many of the soulbound cards people are actually willing to put on land. I mean, it's not like everybody has a full complete set of those and extra max level copies to just sprinkle on land. And even if they do, it's not, I would think, that big of an amount. So I'm really not that worried about soulbound cards being unlocked for land, to be honest, and especially now that land is becoming less of a priority for me. I don't care. I mean, I understand you guys probably care. Just for me, it doesn't matter. The Rui is saying, yeah, silly thing, the might. Oh, there is always a might when we are speculating. So it is what it is. Virus is saying, Rogue has a good question in the town hall though. The full unlock needs to be a good amount of time before Chaos Legion goes to wild. Probably. Yeah, one thing they still be, I think they'll still be considered the Chaos Legion reward cards, because even though if they run through the beginning of Rebellion as well, they'll be just the Chaos Legion reward set, so they will go when Rebellion goes. But see, that's why I was saying like mid next year, that'll be perfect, because it will be supposedly at least half a year before the new set, before pushing Chaos Legion out of Modern, and still give people enough time. Then we'll start seeing the new Soulbound reward cards, and then we'll have the old one being able to be unlocked and traded, and people can max the ones that they're missing or whatnot, or maybe new players coming and scooping some of those. But yeah, I think half a year before the new set should be a possible timeline, you know. But definitely something that we probably need to know, and we will at some point. It's just too early for that. I don't think it's priority for Matt to figure that thing at the moment. That we're saying, I hope there is no new soulbound set. Well, I understand you hope, but I guess I'm not very hopeful that that will be the case. I think the whole soulbound reward cards was Matt idea to start with, and I don't think he will go back on it, because if anything else, I think the community got used to it, and they accepted well because they're good, and I don't know. I just don't see him changing his opinion on that. I don't want cards that are means of extracting value for for tempting bots to come back and try to just hoard loads of them and just dump them on us. So I personally, I hope that I mean, my personal hope is that we'll keep with the soulbound way of doing things when it comes to rewards, because they do become liquid at some point, like sellable at some point, but not in the beginning, and not without some investment of TC. Daru is saying, hope they realize it was a big mistake. Well, Daru, I mean, you can, yeah. I think your sentence is missing, in my opinion, because you might see it as a big mistake, but for me, that's one of the best things that they did. So it's a matter of opinion. So, yeah, in my opinion, it was one of the best things. In your opinion, it was a huge mistake. But again, I'm like, if I try to be biased, as in what would be probably happening, I think we'll be keeping with the soulbound cards, reward cards, for the foreseeable future, and hope that's not a deal breaker for you. Hopefully, you come around to appreciate or at least accept it, because I don't want to lose somebody like you as well from the community and from the game. So, yeah. And he says, and avoid it for the future, or just limit its use to one card per game at least. Well, I guess they can just make sure there are no summoners outbound, if I get where your concern is coming from. But I don't know. We'll see. I just hope that whatever, wherever, whenever you stick around with us. That's what I'm hoping. Virus is saying, or once they can be unlocked, it would give a reward point deduction for using locked cards beyond the first one. Would certainly help get the flywheel turning. Yeah, that's actually that's pretty good idea, Virus. That they be treated like ghost cards if they are in unlocked mode. It doesn't even have to be beyond the first one. Just whichever soulbound card you're using and it's still locked, which means free, it gives it's treated like a ghost card. That's actually a very good idea, and that hopefully might one day find its way in a proposal, because I definitely would vote for something like that. Give additional stimulus for people to spend the DLC to unlock their cards and own them. There is saying, Virus, that would just be silly, but we never know. Oh, well, see, another point that we disagree with Daru, but it is what it is, Daru. It's not the first time that it happens for us to be thinking opposite, but maybe that's fun as well. That's a good thing. Different opinions, people sharing and defending them. That's an awesome thing. That's what I want to see more in my streams. Kraken saying interesting ideas, and Dero is saying capping at one per match or adding a fatigue to them would be my first soulbound mitigation measures. And then Dero is adding, well, I always expect bad ideas to be reverted. I understand, but again, bad ideas according to you. So that's a little bit of the caveat here, that it's just your opinion, and maybe you said that very often your opinion is a little bit different than the majority. So I don't know. I mean, you might be right. You might get things your way. I just don't think it's very likely, unfortunately for you. But I don't know. I mean, what do I know? Virus is saying, what's your reasoning to limit them? I'm sure he will respond, but how I understand it, it's that people doesn't have to invest in cards because the soulbound cards are giving them viable options to win without investing much. That's the only thing I can think of, but I'm also curious to hear his answer. So he's saying, I know reality often says people like to insist on bad ideas. I don't know. Kraken saying, I've seen no sign of Splinterlands looking forward to nerfing, or yeah, I have seen that. I haven't seen that either, Kraken. I agree with you, but then again, everybody is free to share how they feel about the stuff they feel, and we can all discuss it and see maybe the person has a point, or maybe they can see something in other people's points. I don't know. But I do agree with you, Kraken, that there are no signs of SPL, Splinterlands looking forward to nerfing or discounting or changing the way they distribute them anytime soon, at least. Nothing that is mentioned. The resaying virus, reduce the exploitation of them as alternative to actually buying card for minting. Yeah. So I was right about how he sees things. Virus saying having to unlock them to no longer be soulbound would stop a good number of the soulbound only accounts. Yep. I mean, again, it would be just like you have ghost cards, you can keep on playing with them and earn less or nothing, or you can just put the money to unlock them, and then if you feel like they're enough for you to compete, we'll go ahead and compete with them. That's okay. You've done your share in burning some DEC, so good luck with being competent with soulbound cards only. Well, soulbound and gladiator, because yeah, a lot of the soulbound only accounts are counting on Lob, whatever his name was, with Quora. But yeah, we also don't forget, guys, we're getting a whole new set, and we don't know how that will be changing the meta and how meta will keep on Quora being after that. I mean, maybe there are ways to, yeah, maybe it won't be as oppressing. And even now, it's like you put one dispel and then GG in many cases. Although, correct me if I'm wrong, but dispel does not work with immunity, right? So basically, a level 3 core is kind of like bye-bye, good game in most cases. Am I wrong there? Does dispel work on immunity? I would think it should not, but who knows? But also when I think about it, the core being 10 mana and cards like Gobson, whatever, Bomber, having that recharge with Giant Killer, and I think cards like the tree, the huge tree, in the Earth Splinter, and some other cards that can vaporize water. I don't know. There are ways to mitigate it, so maybe there will be even more ways once Rebellion come. So maybe it won't be that much of an issue. People playing only with soulbound decks. I don't know, but still, I like the idea of all unlocked. I'm sorry, that come unlocking period, all unlock cards. Maybe giving like a month of cushion But after, let's say, a month after unlocking is open, any soulbound cards that is not unlocked, or any card that remains soulbound, gets treated like a ghost card. Definitely a good idea in my opinion. So what I was saying, having to unlock them to no longer be soulbound would stop a good number of the soulbound only accounts or take a reward point hit. Yeah, definitely. Daru is saying, well, I also said, well, my opinion, besides often not be alongside the majority, it's also a lot more often right than wrong. Okay. If that's how you feel, Daru, that's okay. It's good to be right, so I'm hoping you turn to be right again and you get things your way. Oh, I get a congratulations from Restream.io. Congratulations, you've received 100 messages today. Yay! We guys made it. You made it. You you got a crown for putting more than 100 messages today. Awesome. The reselling sadly only proven after a reasonable time of failing. Well, I guess it is what it is. Better late than never, people say so. And the residing and thus not being at all helpful, my early warnings, dispel works on immunity. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. It would be bad if it didn't. But I'm glad that at least dispel works on immunity, which makes yeah, Quora easier dealable with, can deal easier with Quora. So yeah, you just need one dispel card and off you go. You're wrong like usual. Yeah, whatever makes you feel better, Daru. I'm okay to be wrong. There's nothing wrong in being wrong. Nothing wrong in being wrong at all. Pun intended. Daru is saying, anyways, I'm sure there are people more right than me and hope it's the case this time. Well, yeah. Right, wrong, it's a matter of perception anyways. We don't know what we don't know, and even if we know or think we know, it turns out we don't. So yeah, who cares? Hey, Max Maka, nice to see you, man. Nice to see you in the channel. Thanks for dropping by. We're just having fun, hanging out. I'm experimenting with streaming on two platforms at the same time and see how that goes. For the time being, all my viewers are coming from Twitch, so there's that, but it doesn't matter. Still, it turned out to be easier than I thought, so maybe I'll keep on doing that. I'll keep on streaming both on Twitch and YouTube, and maybe with the time I'll get some audience on YouTube as well. And then the good thing of Restream is that it combines both chats together, so I can keep track in one place, which is convenient, or at least it's supposed to. I mean, it's a test, so I don't know. I haven't received any comment coming from the YouTube side, so I cannot vouch that it's working as intended, but supposed to. So at some point I'll figure out. The first time I get a comment from YouTube live, I'll know that it works and I can actually follow all of the chat at one place, which makes it easier and really, even if nobody shows there, who cares? I mean, it's there if people want to. It's there for them. Vara saying, hey Max Maka. Doru is saying, no, it's not good to be right when the wrong thing is done regardless. It's quite annoying. As annoying as it might be, it's still something you can pat yourself on the shoulder like, good job, Daru. You were right again. Those fools did not listen to you, but you proved that you're right. Ish. Sort of. Something like that. They're saying, well, soon time to head off, even if tomorrow is a holiday. Oh, nice for you. You have a holiday tomorrow. I hope you have a great holiday and enjoy it to the max. And thanks for stopping by. They always appreciate your company, your point of view, your arguments, even if we don't see eye to eye on how we see things. I think I still enjoy having you and seeing your opinions and fun teasing you sometimes. You tease me, so yeah, it's all good. Thanks for stopping by and enjoy the rest of your evening and of course your holiday, Daru. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't. Oh, and thanks, Virus, for testing. I confirm that I received your YouTube texting message, although for some reason the restream is showing 0 viewers in the YouTube, but I mean, it's okay. At least I know that I get the chats. Who cares about what it shows? Maybe it needs time to update, whatever it is. But thanks, Virus, for putting the effort to helping me out figure out if everything is fine with the chats. I think that was the most important thing for me anyway, to know that I get chats from the live on YouTube, so at least I don't have to worry people feeling ignored. Kraken is saying, don't worry, Daru, you might be right. I just like to argue from both sides from time to time. Yeah, Kraken likes to be devil's advocate every now and then, I guess. I think, I don't know if that's what it is, that's how it was meant to sound. Kraken saying, Daru, enjoy. Max Mac is saying, I still like Southbound Cars idea, but distribution not perfect. Today I was opening quite a lot of Gladiuses. Got 6-7 legendary cards. Wow. I cannot imagine how many Gladius packs you've opened to get 6-7 legendaries. And you're saying like, yeah, I got like 6-7 legendaries, not a big deal. But still I wasn't perfectly content. I don't know what you'll be content with, man. I mean, I think I have 6-7 legendaries in total from the Gladius packs. from the Gladius cards. But then again, some epics are better than the legendaries, so sort of. There is saying Max Mako, well, I don't even have that many legendaries. So yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, I got 6-7. I mean, not impressed. Just from the packs I opened today. There is saying Kraken Junior, yes, sometimes. And there is saying even the side I prefer usually has arguments against and needs to be stated. Yeah, that's why I've always said it's good when people share their opinions, even if I don't agree with them. It just gives me something to think about and maybe try to explain why I don't agree or why I think otherwise and whatnot. That's where good conversations are born out. I think I should get one more beer. I mean, oh, that's just juice. I mean, that's like Red Bull or whatever. We don't condone drinking of alcohol here on our channel. Max Mack is saying the rule. Yep, that was a crazy opening. Got 3 legendaries from 6 packs, but most of them were just another BCX of some already have. So my collection power stays at the same level. I really would like to see points to spend to buy specific cards. It could be more expensive than pack, but you have a choice. Yeah, but I don't know. It just goes against Max Mucker. It goes against the whole RNG thing. It's like Gladius cards are supposed to be tough to get. Like they're not supposed to be easy to max, and they're supposed to last for a while. So I don't know. I wouldn't mind. Like, don't get me wrong. I also want like to focus on certain cards to level up, but then again, everybody will be leveling those cards up, and there won't be any level of randomness. Even like people that just starts, they were like, okay, I mean, I have my Earth Soulbound Summoner. I'll join some guild, I go in some bros, I'll purchase with my points some quarters, and off we go, bronze, here I come. Leb, whatever his name was, with Quora and Hold My Beer. So there's that. Well, everybody hates RNG, but it's there for a reason. I mean, I think, I don't know. What do I know? I think it's for a reason. Reckon saying I got a legendary Gladius on my out a couple of days ago. Nice. And Max Mack is saying, but now it happens only to some of the players. Ah, no, man, it happens to everybody. Hold your horses, guys. I'll be right back. Another not so Red Bull, but anyways, like bull season is coming, so why not? We need to stay hydrated, right? Hydration is important. So I have no idea how many people are here, but seems like chat is drying up a little bit. Maybe we can. Do they have it in? Let me close those stuff. Splinterlands. Do they have the? They should. I think it was actually in the announcement. Somebody should have it out. I'm too lazy to look for it. The stats of the new airdrop. Yeah, I'll just check the Discord. I'm pretty sure they mentioned it there. DDD. Show announcement. That's the one. Let's go here and open. And open. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Especially at max level. Especially with, as many people mentioned, with Senor Jacek. I mean, 6 speed. Spreading spreading magic in the middle of the pack, most cases. Giving some attack to things like Rooney or Mordius, which have already the piercing from Jacek. Then being a backline protector with the shield, and on top of all, with every kill, the HP gets higher and higher. And then on top of all, if you have something that has a triage, oh my god. Oh, it doesn't have, technically doesn't have a taunt, but that's a good thing. I don't think there are many giant killer sneak cards, so the 12 mana is not that deteriorate. Well, I mean, yeah, if there is enough magic reflect on the other team, that might be a little bit problem, but pretty much it looks like this card will be surviving the majority of the battle most of the time, and for magic with blast, it's scary at best, worst, whatever it is, it's scary regardless. Lower levels, yeah, it still has the 4 magic and the 9 health in the 9 health, but I feel it's not as impact. Whoa, it is nice. I mean, with the inspired level 3, it's already becoming a benefit for most of the team. But that blast, when I think, for example, combining it with the if playing wild, combining it with the Phoenix, and then maybe the contest in Ash. That's a lot of that's almost like one new Yojin Zaku for the big part of the team, spreading damage all around. Which again, the RNG of scatter might not be a good thing, but it helps more often than not. And those all those cards like the Phoenix is fast, the contest is fast and giving speed. This guy is fast. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about this card. I don't know, it just feels like something I should have at max level. Peru is saying feed it a martyr and you got potential 11 damage if middle of the pack instead of H. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, but it's like kind of hard to. I'm thinking which card, like there is the archer and the neutral martyr, but it's like difficult to time a martyr of that one unless it's like one position before last. So hopefully once he gets first line, he's already uh beefed up with the martyr. You can, of course, you can always place the martyr behind, hoping there is some sneak to get him going. But yeah, I mean, that's also something that could affect things greatly. Kraken is saying good night. Oh, because Deru is saying anyway, time to go. Good night, Deru. I was like, Kraken, I understand 8 p.m. Good night, but 3 p.m. But yeah, I guess he was just replying to Deru. So I guess Kraken is still not going. Max Maka is leaving us as well. For me as well. Night night, guys. Well, I mean, I guess we had a fun chat. It was on for a while. I don't even have like I didn't keep track how long. Oh, live for one. No, I made almost 2 hours. See, so we had an interesting conversation. The audience, the audience numbers are dwindling already. So maybe we should look towards wrapping things up. Anything any of you want to say before I head out? I'll give you guys a couple of minutes while I check what the situation is on my 8 chests in about 2 hours. Yeah, now I'm doing this, staying top of diamond 1, not going to champion, so I can open diamond chests. Usually I open around 50 to 60 champion chests. I want to see if I stay in diamond how many diamond chests I'll open at the end of the season. So far it looks good. 35, and with 10 days, almost 11 days to go, like 10 and a half days to go. Not bad, but we'll see how it goes. It's first season experimenting. Ghostly saying I'm still here, but I had 2 power outages. Wow. Yeah, the nice dependable Bulgarian electricity. This is what happens in the elite neighborhoods. Yes, the nice memories from communist times, or like transition times. I remember like at some point we were like 3 hours electricity, 1 hour not. We might even have gone to 2 hours electricity, 2 hours not. Those were the not so fun days around shifting, I think, from communism to capitalism or democracy or whatever. But yeah, reminders there. Power outages, not good. But anyways, thanks guys for popping up. Thanks for staying in my stream, talking to me. I always appreciate you. Again, I don't know when the next stream will be, but at some point I already figured out how to stream on 2 platforms at the same time. So hopefully at some point I'll figure out what permanent schedule I can commit to, and then we can have fun. Not. You're welcome, Jorka. Nice. Merci, merci na tebe. Thanks guys again. I'll be wrapping up. And again, thanks for showing up, and I hope to see you again soon when I do my next live. For now, bye. See you around the game. See ya.
The time age has spoken, the future has been made clear. The dark lord has broken all hope and turned it to fear. So you'll get no mercy from General Sloan. No mercy will ever be shown. You can try, but the kindness has died. Just hatred inside. So you'll get no mercy from General Sloan. Yeah, no mercy from General Sloan. The time age has spoken, the future has been made clear. The dark lord has broken all hope and turned it to fear. So you'll get no mercy from General Sloan. No mercy will ever be shown.